welcome to the show. And on the show today, I want to talk about employment. Before I talk about employment, I want to talk about my granddog. Here she is. She's like 8 years old. They rescued her, so they said she was about 1 when they got her, but she's about 8, I think. And look what she's doing, relaxing. She was sleeping until I sat down here on the bed. But she's got the right idea. She's retired. She's older. She's relaxing. She's having a good life. Right, Mavis? Oh, yeah. Look at that face. Look at that cute face. So, retired. That's what I am, retired. I'm enjoying it. But as far as employment goes, I want to talk about employment. A lot of people are employed and they work and do their best at their job, what they're supposed to do. Give your best, but please take your breaks and please take your lunch, unless you have something agreed with your boss that you could maybe leave a little early if you you can walk at lunch if you want to. That's good exercise. But if you work through lunch, please make sure you have an agreement with your boss that you could maybe compensate it with going home a little early sometimes, going to see family things, or doing what you have to do sometimes. Just taking a day off for mental health, or just to relax if you have a cold and you feel sick. Take care of yourself. And employment. It can be a good thing, or it can be like you are a workaholic. That's the word you say when you give too much and you don't spend enough time with your husband and kids, or what you need to be doing with the church or whatever, with whatever hobbies you have or things that you do. Go to bingo, go to bowling, roller skating, golfing, if you like to snorkel, swim, go to the YMCA and swim, or swim in your own pool if you have one, or just enjoy yourself. Take a long walk, because employment is what you do to earn a paycheck to pay your bills. But life is important, and enjoying your life is important too. So I'm going to say employment is a job, but it's not your life. And some people are getting, my chin is just, I've always had a small double chin, but as I age, my chin gets huger. That's another subject. But anyway, back to employment. Let's stay on track here. And you work to earn money. My hair's standing up too. I'm having one of those days. So you work to earn money, pay a paycheck, and you give your best that you are capable of doing every day, and knowing that's your job, and putting aside what's not done, and knowing tomorrow's another day, and you're going back to do that job tomorrow, and you get a rating of satisfactory or exceptional or excellent, or what's the other one? Satisfactory, I said that. Exceptional, excellent, outstanding. I had ratings on the one job I had with the federal government. But then there's the life you have when you feel that's your self-worth at times, that by doing a good job or going for that exceptional or excellent, that you are addicted to work. You're a workaholic, and you work hard, and you try to get it all done in one day. That could be a 3-day job. And then, like, I'll use this example. You got 10 done, and your coworkers got 7 done, and you got 10 done, and you worked through lunch and your breaks to get those 10 out. So the supervisor says, oh, look, she got 10 done, and she's got those 10 done by 3:30, and we worked till 4. So let's give her some more. Let's give her 2 more to do, while your coworkers are still doing 7. Do not give your life to your job. Do not work through lunch and work through breaks unless you have some kind of an understanding that you can leave early, or if there's things that you need to leave for, an appointment or something, that time can be added up, that you work through your breaks and lunch, whatever time that adds up to. Don't get your self-worth from your job. Do your job. If it says you must do 7 a day, I'm not saying stop if you can do 8 or 9. But don't do 10 by working through breaks or lunch, and then they say, oh, so-and-so got 10 done, and it's only 3:30, and we'll give her a couple more. So that's what happens. It can drain you. It can almost kill you psychologically if you feel like you have to keep up. Oh, or you fill in for someone else and you get your work done and theirs. And then they say, oh, we're not going to fill that position. We're going to give it to you. You can keep up. For the month that you've been doing it, you're going wacko crazy out of your mind to keep it up. You're doing it for your company, for the people you work for, because you care. And you're almost dying. You don't do anything when you get home. You just collapse and go to sleep. You don't have a life because you're keeping up with 2 jobs. Oh, we're not going to fill that position because so-and-so is doing that job now. So we'll just let them keep carrying it. That's what happens. So let's do a good job. Let's give our fair share. Let's be a good employee. But let's not live our lives for the job and get our self-worth from it and end up so burned out that you just don't have a life, period. Don't have a life to have fun or enjoy every second that you can with your family, with the things you like to do, what hobbies or things you do besides working for your paycheck, which you should give it a good whatever. Be a good person and do your job, but don't give your life as a workaholic. Don't. Even if you own the company, your family could suffer. The cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, son. You know we'll have a good time then. And the son does the same thing. He says, the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. Workaholics. So as far as employment goes, do a good job and take care of yourself too. Have a life. Because as soon as you're gone, they'll find someone to replace you. No doubt. So I hope you're having a good day. And I hope you just keep dancing.